folks, today we're looking at Long Train Running by Doobie Brothers. A real classic, and it's quite unusual chords in many ways, but not too difficult once you get your head around it. So we're up here on the 10th fret, and we're just going to have a big bar on here, and we're going to use a kind of hammer-on technique that is used in a lot of other lessons that I do. The Rolling Stones use it a lot in open G tuning, but when you play it in a regular tuning, this same pattern produces an altogether different sound. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the open bar at the 10th fret, and then we're going to hammer on the 11th and the 12th fret, 11th fret 2nd string, and the 12th fret on the 4th string, and it turns that into this. And if you do it with a strum like this, that's effectively the main first riff. Okay, so all I'm doing is, yeah, so I'm doing that on the mute. Okay, and then we're moving down 2 frets, and we're moving this finger up one. We're just playing this one finger here on the 10th fret 5th string. And you can just leave it at that for that chord, or you can add in some little accents. There's a couple of guitars playing, so you can make what extra little bits up. I kind of go up on the 11th fret here on the 2nd string and go. So it's, and I'm going from the 11th to the 10th, but that's optional because I say that there's a couple of guitars playing, and you can choose when you're doing it in one guitar which bits you pick out, but the main chord is just that bar on the 8th and the single finger on the. Okay, you can add the pinky in if you want, and then you're back up to the 10th fret. It's just that same bit again. And then we come up 1 fret on, so the bar's on the 11th, and instead of being down here, we're coming up. So we're moving both these fingers. Instead of being on the 1st, the 2nd and 4th, you're on the 3rd and 5th. Yeah. So you're just pressing on and off. You're not as much hammering as pressing on and off to go between the and the mute. And then back to the first starting position. And then the final chord is just moving these 2 fingers down onto the 3rd and 5th. And then you're back to, yeah. So it's not as difficult as you might think, because these 2 fingers, other than the chord down here, these 2 fingers are always a string apart and a fret apart. Yeah. So from the top it sounds like this. And that's really the whole song. There's a little kind of break in it, the bit that goes to Illinois Central, and you can just really stomp on that intro chord. And the Illinois Central, the Southern Central Freight, keep on pushing mama, cause you know it's going late, and so on. But other than that, the whole song just repeats around that bit. So learn those 3 chords, learn that pattern, and as much about getting this song right as it's getting the rhythm right really with this right hand, and knowing when not to move is quite a bit of a thing to get used to. So it's, if you watch my right hand, so the hammer on is doing what would normally be done by a strum. Yeah. So practice the rhythm, listen to the record, get used to the rhythm, and practice the right hand a lot. And other than that, it's quite easy once you've mastered this hammer on this little pattern and moving it around. And that's you. That's long train running. Have fun. Cheers. Bye.